Hello, welcome to Do It Yourself with Wayne. Today, we're working on doorknobs. If you look at this one, as you can see, it's kind of hard to turn. And sometimes, when you let go, the plunger doesn't come back out. As you can see, it's still stuck in there. If you wiggle it a little bit, well, it'll usually come back out if you mess with it. But anyway, that's what we're going to fix. This thing just needs some lubrication. We're going to show you how to take it apart and lubricate it. Okay, to fix this problem, as a general rule, you need three things. You need a felt screwdriver, you need a rag, paper towel, shop towel, old cloth, whatever you got, just something that you can wipe up excess. And I'm going to be using WD-40. Any kind of spray lubricant will work. It doesn't have to be WD-40, but a spray lubricant generally works pretty well. The only problem that I have with the spray lubricants like WD-40 is typically when you spray something, you get too much lubricant. That's why you want the towel. Okay, what we're going to do, we're going to take the screws out. And I've already got one of the screws out of here, so this will go a lot easier. Make sure you hold your doorknob on the back side because you don't want the back side falling off prematurely. You want to take the side off that has the screws in it first. I'm working with an odd angle here, but we'll get this screw out of here in a moment. Alright, there's the screw. That's out. Lay that over there where I won't lose it. And this doorknob, the end that had the screws in it, will slide straight out without any trouble. There's not really any parts there to worry about. Where it pivots in here, you can put a little lubricant there if you want to, but if you do, be real careful that you don't put much. Here again, the spray lubricant generally puts too much on there, so use your towel and wipe it down if you put some on there. Now on the back side, the doorknob will slide out. Pay attention to how this part here is oriented because it's got to go back in the same way. And then this part will slide out like that. See, that part works good and smooth, but when everything was together, it didn't. Now, we're going to take our spray lubricant. Pardon me. I'm going to spritz just a little bit there. Just a little bit there. Then we're going to take our towel and we're going to dry off as much as we can of that, because even though I tried not to do much of a spritz, I ended up with a lot more than I needed. Work that plunger in and out some just to get that lubrication, in there good, and then put it back in the hole. And when you put it back in there, making sure the curved area is the part that'll go shut first. If you put it in the wrong way, you won't be able to shut your door. It'll just do that. Okay? So make sure the curved part goes toward the door frame. Okay? Now, you always want to pay attention to how things come apart, and that's how it came apart. Now we're going to go back to the doorknob part that we came out up the other side. And it came out like that. I'm going to spritz a little bit of lubrication in around here, a little bit in here. And here again, I'm going to wipe off as much of the excess as I can. Work it in some. Okay. Now, remembering the orientation of this part here, I'm going to slide it back in. Can't hardly see the other side. Okay, there we go. It's already working better. Now this side was working well, so I'm not going to put any lubricant on it. But it slides in like so. And there's the doorknob put back together, except for the screws. Now what you want to do on your screw, pull your doorknob out just enough that you can see where the screw goes in. And that way you can get the screw started. Okay, see how much better that is? Now one thing that can cause you trouble, I was about to drop my WD-40. When you tighten down the screws on your doorknob, this thing, it'll wiggle around some in the hole. You want it kind of centered up in the opening, because sometimes they'll bind if they're not centered up in the opening. Okay? See how much better that works? That's all it takes. Now obviously I got one more screw to put back in here in the back. I had that out to start with. I'll put that in later. But that's all there is to it. So that's how an average homeowner can fix a doorknob that doesn't want to turn well and do it themselves. And that's what this channel is all about. It's helping you do things yourself and save money. If you find this video helpful, we would really appreciate it if you'd click like on our video. And subscribe to our channel, and you'll get to see future videos that come up, because we've got a lot more to coming. And we just thank you for visiting Do It Yourself with Wayne, and we hope you have a great day.